kind of confesses to me how she had an affair with her ex about like a week ago.
Was it the old boyfriend that...
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell button for the notification of the uploads, baby. And for those of you who are returnees, you ain't got the minerals. You ain't got the minerals. And the little girl was a bit off there, but no worries. We're talking to you guys about Derek and Katie from Married at First Sight. First of all, this is going to be a rant. Then I'm going to do an analysis after, because I need to release what I'm feeling. In this particular episode, obviously, I called it. I've been saying it from early. I said, look, watch my reviews. Go back through to the very first one. I done said it. The moment she entered into this marriage, yeah? The moment she entered into the marriage and did not cancel the ex until the wedding day, what do you expect is going to happen? You've not closed the emotional doors. So what's going to happen? Someone's going to walk right through it. Either him or you. And, you know, at that rate, Katie ended up walking through it when going back to this ex to have sex, you know, to have an affair, which she said it wasn't an affair, but it was an affair. You know, I'm not surprised, okay? I am disappointed, like I said, in Derek, because I said this from early that, you know, he's a nice guy, he's a great guy, and, you know, when he finally finds his balls, it's going to be long for Katie. Unfortunately, she found his balls before he found it, you understand? And she's squeezed. Yeah, the whole time she's been disrespecting him from the very jump up until now. I'm so disappointed for Derek, because I know he tried. I know he tried to put his best effort into it. I know he tried to make it work. I know that he genuinely tried to put his all into this particular relationship. Yeah, there was ups and downs. Yes, they both got things wrong, and that's normal. That's relationships. But for Katie, this has been coming. The disrespect has been building. You know, on many occasions, I've kept on saying about this, that the language that she keeps using is volatile, is violent, in a sense of emotionally violent, in the sense of that it had no regard for his feelings. It took nothing of his into account. We saw in different instances, when she was talking about dreams, I told you guys about that when she was shutting him down for the dreams, saying, you have so many dreams, and all of it was insecurity. There was a situation when they were in a car, going towards the cabin, the retreat, and you know, she was talking about her insecurities and saying, oh, you know, basically what she was basically said, I basically need you to smother me, but also be the tough, rugged type of guy, and you know, I need you to be the bad boyfriend too, but also good. Love, it's a lot of confusion going on right now. You know, she spoke to him obviously, you know, at the little dinner that they had, and she mentioned the fact that, you know, she's a bit of a B, and she needs him to stand up for him, stand up to her, basically, etc., etc. You know, we had the little dismissive behavior when they went to the getaway or whatever. I think towards the end, where she said, "Look, you know, you're asking me to promise. All I can promise is that you be happy, I be happy." I told you at that point, something mad is going down. You understand? We also had as well at the retreat itself, when Derek was chilling with Taylor, and she got absolutely mad about the fact that he was having conversation with Taylor and Mecca. And then, you know, she launched tirades at him time after time again. Your own dad and your own mum told you to calm the frick down. That's a lesson in itself. That's letting us know that there was something quite not right with Katie. But the main thing was, she never shut the opposition down, the ex down, you know. And that for me, if somebody told me that the day I got married, you were still keeping tabs with your ex, I don't know what I'll do. It's a mazzoline. This is demonic behavior. Evil. I'm sorry, it's evil, man. Because she knew exactly what she was doing. She played the cards absolutely right. Like, the very first day, bro, she really knew that, fam, she's going to go back to his ex, because she never shut it down. She was treating Derek like it was an experiment. Oh, I'll see what happens, I'll come back. And many people do this. I think this is where women kind of jump in more than men. Men usually just cheat on the person. It's not about coming back. Or do they do actually say that? Let me not even cut them slack. They cheat and they go back to their families. But, you know, just to see the fact that she had that door open the whole entire time, was questioned about it by Pastor Cal, saying you still find the guy attractive, and, you know, how does that make someone want to love you? How does that make somebody want to fall in love with you, Katie? If you haven't finished your previous relationship before even coming on the show. At one point you weren't sure if you were going to even complete it or not. That for me smacks a selfishness that, like I said, she just wanted to feel someone loving her, and have all the adoration and adulation and the worship from that person. You understand? Because that's what insecurity does. It forces the person to want to overcompensate or undercompensate towards you so that you can feel power. And you know, just throughout the whole show, it was just too much, man. You know, even at the reunion, just watching her behavior. On several occasions, she blatantly lied and tried to twist it onto him. You know, there's even a situation where he was talking about, obviously, her own words were, are you thinking the reason why we broke up is because I cheated? So your own words are saying that. And he said, yeah, he's not saying that. He said, no, I'm not saying that. And then she went on to explain, I didn't even think I even cheated. So you don't think he actually cheated. So when obviously he didn't lock it off with Derek officially, because if he did, he would have known where he stood, then obviously we would have known. He would have not said that then. But you're trying to justify it, twist it around, make it seem like you were letting Derek know everything at every turn, which you weren't. Yeah, to the point where other cast members are saying that you were doing something. Not only that, you ain't got no good track record. You were also then flirting with Zach. You've got no track record. You understand? Katie has joined the list of Michael, Brandon, Zach, who are unready to be married. Absolutely flagrant of the rules. And, you know, it's sad because that's someone's life you're ruining for that few months that you weren't ready, Katie. The fact that you weren't ready is what frustrates me even more, you know? And so you can join the batch with Brandon, you can join the batch with Michael, join the batch with Zach, who are just trash and going in the bin for this series. Simple as. And obviously, I think the main thing for me was the fact that she tried to twist the fact that she had this affair and tried to twist it like we were already done, like it was a justified response. We were already done. I'm sorry, we weren't already done. We just took a lease out on a property. We weren't already done. Where's done? If we just took a year lease, like during the same period that you're still doing your madness, don't lie. Just be honest. You were moving mad. I can respect somebody who says, you know what, I was moving mad, I was stupid, I wasn't in the same place, and explain how they got there. Not somebody who's doing what they're doing, which is trying to gaslight the individual to make them feel like they're the ones that actually are crazy. This is what she did. Gaslight the individual like she's crazy. Even at one point when an interviewer asked her, so are you still, you know, dating that guy, dating the guy? And she's like, what, who, what? Are you dumb? Listen, obviously he's not talking about Derek, he's only talking about the guy. I mean, who else have you been sexing that you don't know who the guy is? Do you understand? Like, come on, man, stop playing. You know what I mean? And for me, I like to be careful because I don't want to be too harsh, you understand? Because if I see you in face to face, I've got to be able to tell you what I said here, do you know what I'm saying? And not fake it. So, yeah, for real though, it was disappointing. And I'm vexed, yeah? Because I called it, but it's painful still to see my boy go through that. You get me? Anyway, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Watch out for actual review. We're going to do analysis of actual show. This was just my little rant because I was vexated with a couple of things that happened. Also, actually, let me even add. Oh my gosh, yeah. The Taylor and the Brandon situation for me is moving me mad. I have no clue as to why. Yeah? And I don't want to go too deep because I'm going to analyze this. Taylor for me is lying about something. And you know what, I'm inclined to say that because all the times I watched Brandon on the screen, although he was messy, although he was rude, although he was all these things, rarely was he ever the aggressor in terms of physically stalking or, you know, when we saw the person who was entering the other person's space, it was always Taylor. Always Taylor. At the very beginning of the show, when he was ignoring her, she entered into his space. When it was that was in Panama. When they got back, you know, even at the retreat, and when he said he's gone, you know, it was Taylor that entered into his space and actually went into the bathroom too. So she wouldn't let him. She was kept on touching him, and then when he went to the bathroom, she went in there to close the door. So that lets me know that okay, cool. And then her story about he followed us from the bar to the stairs. Sorry, is that why we get restraining orders now? You went into a bar which he was in. He saw you just like a normal ex-boyfriend. He followed you up from the bar to the stairs. It doesn't sound very long. Do you understand? And obviously Michael put a little caveat in there as well, which we'll talk about in another analysis, but just kind of added a bit more light to it. And I was like, you see, we need to hold Taylor accountable. That behavior is unacceptable. And to mention Zach and Mindy, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe they dated as well after, fam. Listen, Zach is, I don't want to say a narcissist, that might be even too nice. I don't know what Zach is, yeah? But what we know is that he's disrespectful. Simple as. And he's knowingly disrespectful. That's the thing that's even more annoying. But yeah, hey guys, listen, let me not talk too long. I don't talk too long. I said I was going to talk short because we're going to break it down in different reviews. But hey, make sure you like, share, subscribe, you know. Click on that bell button for notifications. You understand? Yeah? Think before you do. Don't do before you think. I should be thinking about what you got to do. Woo! You ain't got the minerals.